Your Journey to Perfect Peace Bible Study. This is video number 10. We're starting chapter 3 today. And the title of chapter 3 is Enjoy God. Just so you know, I have all these videos under a playlist, under my playlists, under the Your Journey to Perfect Peace, so you can find them and listen to them there also once I've posted them. So, look at Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Psalm 16:11 says, in God's presence there is fullness of joy, which means when you are in his presence, you will be full of joy. One day as I was meditating on this verse, I had a conversation with the Lord, and I want to share that with you right now. I said, Lord, what is the path of life? And this is what I heard in my mind and started writing. The path of life is Jesus. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus died as you so you could live as him. Many don't allow him to live his life through them, and they often go down different paths. And yes, there is a path of death. It is a path of death for the soul, because it is there that the enemy waits to devour the soul. There is a way, and it is the only way to stay off this path of death, and that is to stay on the path of life by allowing Jesus to live his life through you. Remember, it is not you living, but Christ living in you. But he doesn't force this path on you. You have to choose it by following his voice and not yours. Isn't that beautiful? I'm telling you, every time the Lord speaks to you, every time God speaks to you, it's going to just bring joy and peace and love to your soul. It's another good test. Are you hearing from God or not? Obviously, compare it to the Bible, compare it to the heart of God. But honestly, is it bringing you peace, joy, and love? Because that's what God is. God is love. And yes, he is also a God of justice, but he let out his justice on the cross. All that's left now is his love for us, his children. I asked him another question. What is fullness of joy? Again, I'm looking at Psalm 16:11, and I decided to ask him, what is this? This is what he said. It can only be found in my presence. My joy is supernatural, and I deposit it into your soul as you spend time with me. I am always with you. My presence is always inside of you, but you have to choose to acknowledge me. You have to choose to be aware of my presence. As you converse with me, my joy in you will grow. And as my joy in you grows, you become stronger in me. Your soul becomes stronger, bolder, and more confident in me. The joy of the Lord is your strength. So don't ever lose your joy in me, because then you will lose your strength. And then I asked him one more question. This was also in Psalm 16:11. What are pleasures forevermore at your right hand? And this is what he said. Jesus. There is no one like him. Do you know him? I mean, really know him. He has a heart of gold. His mercies are new every morning. He loves, he smiles, he laughs. He loves to play, eat. He loves beautiful things, just like you. You were created by him, and he is so much like you. Talk to him. Spend time with him. Not only will your joy in him increase, so will your pleasure in him. Spending time with Jesus and getting to know him will bring pleasures to your soul, such as man has never known. It is pleasures from heaven, filled with supernatural joy. Your soul is already experiencing some of this pleasure, but you are not there yet. You are feeling right now a contentment in your soul that comes from spending time with me, and soon that contentment will turn into joy, and my joy will bring you so much pleasure. The path of life is Jesus, and Jesus is your joy. And as your joy in him is full, pleasures forevermore will explode in your soul. Wow. Do you know how I felt after reading that, after writing that and then reading it? And the beauty about writing these things down that when God speaks to you is you can always look at it. Our mind forgets things. And plus, with me, I can pass it on to others and let you also receive that joy. I'm going to end this video number 10, with a Bible verse, Zephaniah 3:17. The Lord thy God, in the midst of thee, is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Isn't that beautiful? Our God is amazing. Get to know him, not just his acts, but his ways. If you just read his word, you're just learning his acts. You want to know his ways? Spend time with him. Ask him questions, and he will tell you his ways. And you will receive peace, love, and joy. And isn't that what we need to walk through this earth victoriously? God bless you richly as you get to know him, as you grow in him. And just remember that, was it 3 John 1:2? 3 John 2, as your soul prospers, so will you and your health.